Going to go through a quick training of Trello really fast. It should be no more than 15 minutes because that's all that this allows me. And if I break in and out, it's because I had to pause because my computer's being slow, so bear with me. Okay, so once you log in, this screen will appear, and it should have all of your boards from the Pink Party Planner admins here. What I did is I just starred them so they would be up at the top here. So you want to make sure that you check all the ones that have the dots first. So we'll go ahead and we'll check. This is where you should check in at. This is where our daily check-in will be every day, and only check in when you are available. So this is where you will find our check-in right here. If at any time you need to change your availability, you can leave a comment on this card, and Rhonda will change it for you. But this is where you'll check in and you'll find the tasks that need to be done. So this is where our check-in will be. Over here is all of every person in the admin group's information. If you have any notes to leave to Laura that's personal, go ahead and leave them here. Same goes for Sandy, and so on and so forth. Tells you all of the titles for every person and what they do for each, or what their role is on each 4-party planner admin. Excuse me. So we're going to go back to the check-in, our daily check-in, and look at all of our tasks. Again, don't check that you are available if you are not. You are only to check your name off if you are available to be working at that time. I usually don't check in until my son goes down for a nap, which is anywhere between 11 and 12, and then this will be your when you said that you were available on that day. Some people are already available, and then if you scroll down farther, this is where all of your tasks will be. The same goes for these tasks as it does the check-in. Please do not check these off unless you have fully completed them. It's like I've only done 2 or 3 post suggestions today, so I'm not going to check this off because I've only done, I think I've only suggested a couple on day 3 instead of all the way through. But I have done the rest of these, so I've checked them off. Next, we're going to go to the think tank board from here. Instead of going all the way back to the beginning, just click this button here that says boards, and all of your boards will show up. And again, the ones that starred will be on the top. So remember, we want to go to the ones that have the dots first because those have alerts on them, and we want to make sure that we're checking the alerts before we go through anything else. So we're going to go to the think tank board. So here we are at think tank, and as you can see, that had that black or that blue dot, and that's because we have a notification here. I'm not going to check it right now just for time purposes, but you want to check that to see what was suggested. So to add post suggestions, I know we have a few ladies that just write them in the comments, and that's perfectly fine, but so they don't get lost in the comments of proofreading or just where's this at, where's that at, questions, what have you. What I do is I will put it in the description of the card. So we're gonna click on that description. Hold on. See what comes up. So there's a comment right here. What we'll do is we will highlight this, and I'm going to copy it, and then you'll just put it right here in this description. And then I'll let Carrie know that she can go ahead and edit this any way she wants, but she can click save. And then If you need to add a picture, you'll click attachment if it's from your computer. I would highly advise that you upload it to your computer and then attach it from your computer, because we're only allowed a certain amount of power-ups, and before Laura has to start paying for Trello, so we're just trying to keep everything on our computer. So you'll want to click open, and let's see, Studio 31. I'm just going to add a random picture for now. Add this one right here. And then it'll show up right here. If you have it to where it shows up and it downloads down here and you have a download bar, you can easily just drag it up into here and it will attach itself that way. So that's how you add and make post suggestions. Let's say we're working on something, if you're a graphics maker. So I went to the board and I clicked on April Summer Script. Now we are I'm going to show you how to move a card from being worked on to the head admin board if you're a graphics creator. So let's pretend that I had created all these graphics. These graphics are already all done. It's not just the images. You'll click this little, that little pencil there. You'll click move. And you want to keep it on the same board because you aren't going to move it anywhere else. It's just going to, you want to move it to where the head admins will move it, so it's easier for them to go in and move things where they need to be moved. You'll go from what you're working on, and you'll click down to ready for lead approval / proofreading board, and then you'll click move, and it will disappear from your board onto the ready for lead approval proofreading board, and they will put that where it needs to go. But I'm going to put it back here so that they're not wondering why. So I think that's all you really need to know. If you have any other questions, go ahead and message me, and I will gladly help.